Okay, welcome back, everybody. It's 2:11, and we have concluded our executive session. Can I get a motion to go back into open session? Is there a second? Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Nice have it. Is there any other business before the board? Member Skolnick.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary. In the last legislative session, the legislature adopted some changes in KRS 120.157, which would govern and require a recount if any of today's elections were to end in a 0.5% differential between the candidates. In an effort to be prepared for that, your office, the Office of the Secretary of State, our board, the Board of Elections, and the County Clerks Association worked together to try to come up with a set of processes and procedures that would govern that recount if it needed to occur, which of course none of us are hoping we need to do, but we thought collectively it's our responsibility to be prepared. And so we've put together a policy document, which is titled Instructions for a Statutory Recount Pursuant to KRS 120.157, that is not only bipartisan, but really nonpartisan in trying to lay out a timeline and procedures. And believe it's our responsibility so that we didn't have chaos if we are in that situation with no instructions. So our intent would be that if we find ourselves in a situation where a recount is mandated by statute, that this would be the governing document that we would provide to the county clerks so that we have uniformity across all 120 counties and how the recount would be undertaken. And so I would ask for a motion to approve this document.
I move to approve the document.
Second.
All right, we've been seconded. Any discussion? I'll just add a point for our audience. This is something that the state board and the clerks and my office have worked together over several weeks. And the idea of, well, number one, of course, being prepared, but also number two, deciding what the rules of the game are before we know who the rules help or hurt. We could have a photo finish tonight in one or more races. And so it's appropriate for us to decide now what those rules are instead of later when numbers start coming in. So I'm very pleased with this, and I think it will be very beneficial to us if we have to break glass and use it. It'll be ready. So I'm strongly in support of this and encourage everyone to vote aye. And is there any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Let's have it. Okay, any other business? Okay, hearing none, the board will stand at ease until 7 p.m. when polls are closed across the state. But for any need to come back into any sort of session before that due to a situation, which we don't anticipate. So I'll call us back if we need to, but